Good morning, everyone. Today we're talking about 5 ways that I get warm after getting cold on a camping trip. So tip number 1, this is one of my favorite ones because it's the easiest and you don't need any extra gear, is have your hands in gloves or whatever and actually just start swinging your hands down. And the idea is you're forcing blood flow into your fingertips, and you can do the same thing with your feet. That extra blood flow is going to help warm the feet up much quicker. Tip number 2, let's say your hands are cold, taking a wool sock and putting not just one of your hands into it, but if you can get both hands into it and sharing that body heat between the two hands, and if you can get 2 socks on, that's even better. And then tossing a little hand warmer inside with your hands inside that wool sock. Same thing can be done for your feet, getting both feet into the same sock. So you're going to need a bigger sock, you're going to stretch it out. That same sock and throwing a hand warmer inside with your sock. Tip number 3 is getting next to a fire. Now it's not just like sitting down in front of a fire. What you want to do is get a wool blanket and have it around your backside, so that way when you're sitting next to that fire and leaving your front end exposed, it's going to deflect all of that heat and help you warm up much quicker. Tip number 4 is staying hydrated. A lot of people underdrink when they're out there in the cold, just because you're all layered up and you're not really feeling super thirsty because you're not, the sun's not beating down on you and you feel like you're getting roasted alive. It's much colder and you feel like you don't need to drink as much, but you need to drink just as much, if not more. Being dehydrated is one of the quickest ways to get cold. Tip number 5 is eating some food when you start feeling cold, or before you even start feeling cold. Going and eating, even junk food or trail mix or something just to help keep your body fueled. You're burning a lot of calories just to keep your body warm. So eating that extra little bit of food will help keep you warm. Those are my 5 tips to help you get warm if you've gotten cold on a winter trip. But now let's talk really fast about hand warmers and toe warmers. When you pull it out, it's going to take a little bit of time to warm it up. So don't instantly pull it out of the package, throw it in the bottom of your sock, and shove your foot into your boot to try to warm up. They need air. They need to be able to move around. So take them, shake them, pull them, and start getting them warm before you put them down in your foot, if that's where they're going. If you're sticking them in your foot and you're trying to get your feet warm, you've got to be really careful that when you have your big thick wool sock on, and then you have your toe warmer in there, and then you have your foot in there. Now when you stick your foot in that boot, it's going to be squeezing so tight, it's not going to let blood flow into your toes, and it's actually going to make your foot colder. If your toes are extremely cold, we're talking like they hurt, or your fingers or anything else, don't rub them. You could potentially start damaging some nerves, because there might be frozen blood vessels inside your finger, and when you start rubbing around, they'll start piercing and doing more damage. That's scary. And then finally, don't run your cold body parts under hot water. To get them warm again, start with water that feels warm to them, and then slowly, incrementally get that water warmer and warmer as it starts, as they feel like their hands are getting warm. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please like or subscribe. If you want to know when these videos are coming out, hit the bell, because I don't know what subscribe does anymore. And leave a comment if you have something you'd like to learn. Catch you guys next week.